Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to the 6th and final day, the final battle of Group A for this YouTubers Championship. So today we have got Ragnarok Total War playing as the forces of Bretonnia, and they always look so splendid, all the different colours, don't they? Just each one unique into their own style and coat of arms, always looks so majestic. Talking about bright colours, on the other side we have Vulcan Total War, who's playing as Chaos, who are really into their gothic black, apart from these guys who have gone for a rave. Apart from that, but yeah, we will go over the forces very quickly. So we do have 1, 2, 3 units of Grail Knights hidden over here. No wonder they look so magnificent, so fabulous, with their flaming lancers all looking spectacular. We also have 2 units of Royal Hippogriff Knights, being led by the king himself. Look at him, isn't he just so majestic? I mean, he's sitting at a really awkward angle, but apart from that, looks very majestic. And then, hiding in the woods. What is this, Ragnarok? A literal mob of peasants. There's 4 units of peasant mobs, but they've all been just grabbed together. I think that's because the corner of the deployment map was like that, so he literally just squeeze them in. But yeah, just a literal mob of like 400 well, no, hang on, do the maths here. There's 160 Shadow. For some reason he's given 2 of them Sevrons as well, which is quite entertaining. 160 times 4, so that's like what, nearly, I can do maths, mate. It's like nearly 700 peasants, something like that. There. We do have a Damsel of Life as well, so I think we're going to see a very similar strategy to what we did with the High Elves, but it's not Archer. In fact, why have we not done Bowmen? Probably because Chaos don't deal for those shenanigans. So if we look at the forces of Chaos, first of all, we do have some hidden units over here, nicely placed. We have 2 units of Mordor Horsemen with throwing axes, fantastic. Being they're the best thing Chaos have for range. But they're coming out of the woods. That might not be a great idea. We also have another unit over there, just protecting the more open flank. I think he was just making sure there was no shenanigans in the woods. He clearly didn't realise how shenanigans Ragnarok is with his shenanigans. We have a unit of Chaos Mordors. 3 units of Chaos Warriors with Halberds. Always good for the anti-large. And we have 2 units of Forsaken, one of them being the Regiment of Hand. We look like they've just gone for like a rave, and they've got that bright paint you can get, and they've just splotted themselves with it. It's, you know, the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Yeah, that one. Then you got, of course, Chaos Sorcerer of Shadows on foot, so immediately gets bonus points for picking Lord Shadows. We do have a Dragon Ogre Sagoth, and we've got Codex Sun Eater as well with the Almighty Hammer. So there's your forces, guys. Yeah, let's see how they do. Be quite interested to see. Vulcan, he's got to scout out those peasants, really. The mobility here, he just won't be able to keep up. Though the Mordor Horseman would do good. He's done a great job. Look, he's getting them all together now. There's nothing on the flanks, really. The flies are directly in front of me. Get them together and they can support each other. If it was 1-on-1, these Hippogriffs will just annihilate them. But look, he is just ignoring them. He's just like, don't care. Aim for the main army. They have to come down eventually. I've got my guys up. He's going in for getting a few throws in. Looks like Ragnarok will be for them back. But that's an impressive... Look at those axes fly. All of them full sword. But I do like that the way. Like, yeah, we beat them. Well done. But it looks like the Grey Knights are getting into position. What are the peasants doing? The peasants are running into a corner. Ragnarok, what is this? Who knows? But the main forces look like they are going to be getting in. Mordor Horsemen getting in there, getting those axes in. In comes the charge, but these are Chaos Wars of Halberds. But that is a nice bit of damage here. But if Vulcan can get in there quickly and surround them, in comes Kola. He wants to be using his ability if he's got it as well, right in the middle there. Oh, they're knocking over tents as well. The rave is over. In comes the Royal Hippogriff Knights, but again, Chaos Wars of Halberds. They're going to do really well against that anti-large. And look, the Mordor Horsemen as well, throwing in their axes, doing a great job there. Very little damage actually done when you think that unit took a full charge, so I think they were braced. Kind of stops that from happening. Apparently, Kolek is being attacked. I don't think he cares. What are the numbers, by the way? Pretty equal. But in comes another charge. But again, supported by all these mortal horsemen. And they're getting in for the charge as well. And the anti-large will be taking effect. They're not even at half strength there. In comes Kolek as well. So it looks like it's going to be a lot hit and run. Got another attack going on here. Trying to take... Oh, there goes the ability. But then another one goes down as well. But it looks like they're both going to dodge it. Hang on. I think that was a misclick. I think that was meant to be there. And then he misclicked it over there. Whoops. But Ragnarok is falling back. I don't know what these peasants are doing. Guys, in the comments below, what the hell is going on here? It looks like the forces of Ragnarok is falling back. Oh, got some ability going down on them. But yeah, the Kolek is just smashing them to bits. That's a lot of dead Grail Knights down there. Very pretty still though in the mud. But it looks like they are falling back, and it looks like these guys get healing from the damage of life. So it looks like a very similar strategy to before. But why did he not pick archers then? Why does he pick peasant mobs? Maybe he wanted the cheapest possible so he can get more of the big stuff. So yeah, what you're going to have is cycle charging when these guys are moving in, and these guys are going to go back and get healed up. Make the most of each unit. But look, the Force of Chaos aren't taking any of that. And it's like they've all grouped up. It's like, you attack one, you're going to attack all. But in they go, they are going what it looks like for the Marauders, really? I mean, maybe going for the easiest choice, but, yeah, I mean, you're going to get absolutely surrounded now. That's exactly what's happening. Kolek trying to get in there. The Royal Hippogriff Knights taking quite a lot of damage when you think they would need their full health when they came in. Grail Knights getting out of there. Yeah, there's that healing being dropped. Peasants are just hiding at the edge of the map. I can't really encourage such play there. Just having them hidden there is, I mean, are they even facing the right way? They're not even facing the right way, guys. Yeah, okay. But moving on, though. Force Chaos are holding the high ground. They're whipping away at these. They have pretty much wiped out Royal Hippogriff Knight unit, which is fantastic. That's all they can do is just whittle away. The problem is, look, they've got less than half their ammunition left. In fact, there's 2 units left. I thought there was a third. Or have they been chased off or being already? That'd be very unfortunate. They need them. But see, now they're falling back to get healed back up. And it looks like Ragnarok is... We are going to fast forward this. It looks like Ragnarok's just doing a bit of cycle charge and a bit of... I mean, the King's taking shots, but he can afford to do that. They're going up against the Chaos Fins there. We do have the Dragon Ogre. He's going after the Grail Knights. I've gone slow motion. I've gone slow motion. Will Ragnarok notice this? Yes, he does, and he gets the charge. Oh, and he turns around at the last minute. Oh, no. That's not what you wanted. We do have some more Knights trying to get in there, but they are getting hit by Kolek. So the Force of Chaos are getting those... Don't go down there, Royal Hippogriff Knights. That's stupid. There's lots of halberds. Looks like they are getting bogged down, though. And the Grail Knights have got themselves caught up. Axes are getting thrown in there. The Dragon Ogre seems to be having a good time. In comes the Chaos Wards of Halberds, but they are now falling back. Where's the King? There's the King there. Yeah, and you see the Royal Hippogriff Knights. But I think Vulcan's going to find these guys soon and realise all he's got to do is charge into them. They'll just run off the field immediately. And then just army losses will kick in, I suspect. But we are getting a bit of a divide, and this is not what Vulcan wants to be doing. He wants to be keeping his forces together. When they're united, they cannot be broken. As you can see here, these guys have been picked off because they're isolated, though they have pretty much used all of their ammunition up, so that's not too bad. But yeah, they need to bring these guys up, and these guys kind of need to hold. Yep, we've now got the problem that they're running out of ammunition, unfortunately. But a big engagement going down here. Grail Knights trying to get in there, but they're taking a hell of a lot of damage. And now Kolek's getting in there as well. If he swings that hammer, it's going to hurt. They've taken a lot of damage. These Grail Knights are really strong. They're now trying to get a charge on the Forsaken, but I don't think they care. Really don't think they care. And to be fair, they can accept that. Oh, the Damsel has come out. As he's trying to drop some sort of buff or healing on the King. But the King keeps moving away, so she's come out. But yeah, if the Force of the Chaos has kept going in this direction... Oh, one of the peasant mobs has moved forward. But if Vulcan could see that, he should shed everything he's got there. Cross that, and then he could deal with this. And he'd be in the woods as well, which I'm pretty sure cavalry have a disadvantage in. But the problem is, what's great is the force of the cows are doing so much damage that this damsel is not going to be able to heal it all. It's just not going to work. She's not going to have enough of the winds of magic to do it. Oh, and these guys have been caught out. Ragnarok, too busy focusing over there, has been caught out. And Kolek is getting some nice, easy kills in there. We got a brave unit of peasant mobs. Not sure what this is going to achieve, but they're doing their part. Mordors, get in there. Their leadership's really bad. No, charge them. They've barely got any health. But the peasants immediately broken, terrified away. We do have a big push in the back, but again, because he's got all these elite units of Chaos Wards of Hellbirds and that, and the light cavalry able to screen it with Forsaken in the middle, these guys are barely going to make a dent. It's, I mean, the damsel has joined them though, a magical unicorn, because that'll make all of the difference. He says that as she nearly takes out more the horsemen on her own. Oh, shut up, said I. But it looks like, oh, these guys, this is what I'm on about. The light cavalry of the Chaos Marauders will be able to outrun the Grail Knights and thus pin them down. And there you go, Vulcan is just annihilating this group now. Looks like Bretonnia is coming in to try and aid them, but I think it's going to be a little too late. Yeah, we do have a debuff going down on the Hippogriff Knights as well, who are trying to get in there. But come on, I mean, there's a second unit of mobs now making their way. So, I guess it's just that way. He's always got a unit that's not broken. But more of the horsemen have broken. We do have some Grail Knights. 7 of them are broken, but they have rallied. They've rallied over there as well. But the Force of the Chaos are smashing their way through. Even the Forsaken on their own, because these guys have taken such a beating, are going to... Oh, and look, those thrown axes. He's been saving some ammunition. Vulcan, well played, sir. Well played. Saving the ammunition for when he's needed it. They've now broken. I wonder if he can shatter them. Grail Knights get into position behind them. But Kolek's keeping an eye on that. Another unit of peasant mob coming out. Coming to save the king. But these have run out of ammunition now. Oh, everything's come out now. Ragnarok's decided these peasants are actually going to be in the battle. Always good to know. And over here, we do have, look at these forces are smashing through and just destroying them. Ragnarok being taken to bit by piece, which is ironic because you can clearly see Ragnarok's strategy was to isolate Force of the Chaos and take them out bit by bit. What's in fact happened is the Force of the Chaos have broken up Bretonnia and taken them out bit by bit. But there is a push going on down here. Some Order Horsemen get out of there. Can't blame them. But it looks like the Royal Hippogriff Knights are going to be getting out of there. So only meaning it's just all down to the wars of peasant mobs. Which, yeah, that leadership's going to last all of 5 seconds. Do have the Grail Knights coming around as well. But I've noticed there's not much healing being dropped now. So I think the Winds of Magic have been all used up. Though the King is pretty much at full strength. But so's Kolek. Yeah, looks like a big charge in here with the Hippogriff Knights, trying to do as much damage as they can, but the peasants are trying to hold. If we do this, you can kind of see the outline of the peasants, and the Force of Chaos are breaking because they're so tired, but Kolek's in there. Kolek has arrived, the leadership is going, in comes the Dragon Ogre as well. Over there, more of the horsemen just screening the flank there, that's all they need to do. That's absolutely fine. Vulcan can afford that. I don't know when these guys are back here, they should be getting involved. But yeah, as you see, the peasants have been absolutely destroyed. The Royal Hippogriff Knights are being wiped out as well. Yeah, and these guys have been screened quite nicely. Looks like Ragnarok is going to try and get the win here, get these forces united and then try and push. But the balance power is now in favour of Chaos, and they've definitely got the numbers as well, over 100 units more. 2 of them being Dragon Ogres, 1 of them being Kolek. So take that as you will, and a lot of the not Bretonnia forces are peasants that are still on the field. But look, these Royal Hippogriff Knights are getting caught up in the middle and being hacked down. Dragon Ogre's getting in there. Now they're going to... Oh, they're not going to let him hit, surely. Yep. But it looks like he does dodge it. But for the most part, it looks like the forces of Bretonnia are on their back foot now. That their units are shattering. Definitely break it. Look, they're trying to get involved, and Kolek's just like, no, bad pigeon. Taking them down. Oh, you don't want to get too far in front. Oh, Chaos Sorcerers get involved and promptly knocked over. Well done. Looks like, do we have these guys? They are back. They're just a bit shaken, but they are there. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, you've got peasant mobs at the back, but the Forces of the Chaos can literally ignore them. I don't think they've got any ammunition though. But these two are going to have to confront each other sooner or later, and if you don't mind me saying and foreshadowing a bit, see that foreshadowing? Never mind. I mean, I've not watched this battle replay yet. I'd like to watch them fresh, but I can't see there being enough power here to get through that. Now, Vulcan is going for the peasants, and this could be a mistake, because if Ragnarok can get them out and draw the forces out, he can then pick his targets. But these Royal Hippogriff Knights, they're not looking healthy. But yeah, it looks like the Knights are going to chase down... Oh no, they've turned around now. But oh, one of the units have shattered. Can we get the other units shattered? No, it looks like they're doing alright actually. Just having a moment to breathe. The peasants doing alright. We do have a cavalry charge, but again, they're into braced units of Chaos Wars, Ziv Hellbirds. And then comes the second unit as well. The Knights getting out, but the Damsel don't seem to be getting out. Looks like the Royal Hippogriff Knights are coming in to aid. But one of the units are definitely out of the game for good now. In they come into the back though. But there, these ships looking pretty good. For some reason, this group is charging to there. And, yeah, being absolutely slaughtered, as could be expected when you charge a load of anti... Oh, God, and 2 Dragon Ogres as well. Oh, for the unit's been completely wiped out. It's gone. It's just gone. Over here, we've got a couple of units of Hellbirds, led by the Chaos Sorcerer. A nice use of leadership there. Having a unit there just to keep these guys... And as you see, they're quite happy with what's going on here. We do have some orders. They're being chased by a few Grey Knights, but they've just realised they could take these guys on. And they are getting in there. Hopefully should be able to finish this. But it is like cavalry against elite. We do have the forces of Bretonnia trying to get together. We've got the peasants over there. But, I mean, what's Ragnarok going to do? He can keep... Oh, immediately gets squished there. Kodak's not having any of it. And they're all getting in. But yeah, yeah, we go. They've broken, so... And they're Wyvern as well. They're Wyvern because of a broken unit. That's, yeah, that's a thing, guys. But all the forces are getting together. The king is going in to try and slay the Dragon Ogre, and he's well within his abilities to do so. He's pretty much a full health still, but there is a lot of anti-lards getting around him. Yeah. But if he can get that Dragon Ogre out, that would be impressive. But we do have Knights being chased by Kodak. Got some Knights over here, not doing much. Where did those Mauled Horsemen go? Oh, they've rallied. The Grey Knights over there. King's taken off again. He's done... How much health is that Dragon Ogre? Oh, 2,000. It's still a beast left. Oh, and it looks like we will have the ground engagement at long last. The peasants, or what's left of them, are going to be charging in. We are at the 16-minute mark at this point. I'm getting tired. The players getting tired. The army's getting tired. But look at this, getting it on the flank before the main attack comes in, and yeah, immediately just shatters. It looks like they are trying to snipe Kodak, but I think he's got... Has he got ability left? A bit of lightning to cool down. Yes, he... Oh, fantastic. I don't think he's really used those abilities. He's been saving them to the end. Fantastic use then. Yeah, Bretonnia peasants being shattered, and I think Army Loss is going to start kicking in now, finally. Grey Knights running past and letting him get a free few hits, because why wouldn't you? You can tell I'm getting tired at this point. But yeah, it's definitely, it's like 4-1 in favour of Forces of the Chaos, and they've got all the anti-lards, the infantry, the big guys. They've got one unit of peasants who's thinking about staying, but I mean, that's 84 peasants. But Ragnarok really should be making the charge now, because this is not attacking, guys. Remember, you should always be attacking with something. Here they go. But this is what I mean, is that nothing here has got the charge to be able to do anything. But he is going for Kodak. He's going to try and finish him off. But the Dragon Ogre is immediately getting in there. And now the final engagement. I mean, these guys are Wyvern. They're not even in the fight. But these guys will probably just shatter soon. King trying to get out of there. But what Vulcan needs to do is shatter units. He needs to just utterly break them. Those peasants have shattered already. But what's funny is the Grey Knights don't seem to be breaking as in morale. They're just breaking because their units are being utterly wiped out. Once Chaos gets his forces, his claws into them, he doesn't let them go. But what's going on here? He is attacking. But I mean, they're wavering because they have to run past all this. Straight in there, but as soon as that momentum's gone, boom, in comes Kolek, in comes the Dragon Ogre. Come on, guys, just shatter already. Bounce powers more. Oh, that was a solid hit on the king there. It's 9 units against 389. Damsel's gone. That's gone. Looks like, yep. Everything's gone, and that is a win for Vulcan and his forces of a chaos. I was going to say Bretonnia then. That would be a mistake, wouldn't it? But what an absolutely fantastic game there by both players. Interesting strategy. He was definitely going for the pure hit and run. Problem is, you can't hit and run a giant ball of Chaos Warriors of Hellbirds supported by Mordor Horsemen with throwing axes. Well, you got these guys in the centre. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And if the Chaos Sorcerer doing debuffs all the time on them, it was quite painful to watch. Mordor's got a kill though. Well done. Well done. So that is a win for Vulcan HD Gaming over Ragnarok Total War. Well played there. That is the final game for Group A, guys. So what I'm hoping to do is tomorrow there'll be a video where I'm going to go over very quickly, literally just sum up each of the battles for the week, sum it up the whole week, and then update you guys on how the table looks with those games put in, so you can see who's got through, who didn't make it, and then we'll discuss who is in the next group for next week, so you guys can get prepped for that. So yes, if I get that done, there'll be a little Sunday show where I'll be talking about what's going on in that, and yeah, just wrap up the week nicely. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you. If you do skip the weekly Sunday one, no problem, I understand, because it is just going to be wrapping up and discussing who's got through. But otherwise, I'll see you on Monday, where we've got the first round of Group B. So 4 new YouTubers are going to be battling out, and we won't see 2 of these till next month after all the group games have been done. But anyway, I'll wrap it up. I'm going on a bit. Thank you so much for joining me. Do hit that subscribe, comment, like, etc., etc. And I will see you for the next one. Till then, guys, take care.